Hello and welcome to part 2 of chapter 4.2. We're going to multiply polynomials. So we're looking at operations with polynomials. We're going to cover addition and subtraction, which we did previously. Now we're going to talk about multiplying polynomials. And we're going to do that both horizontally and vertically again, as we did with addition and subtraction. All right, so let's take a look at multiplying polynomials horizontally. So when we multiply them horizontally, we're going to distribute the terms from the first polynomial across the terms of the second polynomial. In general, we want each polynomial set, A and B, that we're multiplying against the other to be in standard form, but that's not a requirement. So we're going to FOIL the polynomials. Right? So I have 2x times 5x squared, 2x times 3x, 2x times negative 9, and then negative 3 times 5x squared, negative 3 times 3x, negative 3 times negative 9. Then I'm going to create the products, and I'm going to combine like terms. So this then becomes 10x cubed plus 6x squared minus 18x minus 15x squared minus 9x plus 27. So I'm going to simplify by combining like terms, and I end up with 10x cubed minus 9x squared minus 27x plus 27. So once again, I have two polynomials in parentheses. I'm multiplying them together. I'm going to FOIL them, so to speak, but sometimes it doesn't really make sense because in this case I have three terms of a trinomial. So 2x against 5x squared becomes 10x cubed. 2x times 3x becomes 6x squared. 2x times negative 9 becomes negative 18x, and so on and so forth. You're going to finish creating the products here. Then you're going to combine like terms and rewrite in standard form. Okay. So that's multiplying polynomials horizontally. Okay, so let's take another example. I have a polynomial here in standard form, same thing. I'm going to multiply each term in the first expression by each term in the second. So you can see the arrows I'm using to identify how I'm multiplying them. And then 5x squared times y, 3y times y, minus 9 times y, 5y squared times 11, 3y times 11, and then minus 9 times 11. All right, and then I'm going to create the products, simplify, combine like terms. Okay, this brings us to classwork 4.2.3. All right, you're going to multiply the polynomial 6y squared minus 2y plus 3 against y plus 10. So you're taking this trinomial in parentheses, and it doesn't say multiply by, but if you have two parentheses like this, two sets of parentheses back to back, you're multiplying. So please take care of this. You can copy this down, and then I'm going to move on. Okay. So now we're going to multiply polynomials vertically. Okay, so I have the same set of same polynomial here, and I'm going to multiply it against y plus 11. So the first polynomial is on top, second is on the bottom. And I'm going to go through the same process as I would any multi-digit vertical multiplication. I'm going to multiply this place instead of the digit by each of these places or terms. I'm going to write them out, and then I'm going to add like terms. Right, so we have plus 11 times 9, negative 99. Plus 11 times 3y, 33y. Plus 11 times 5y squared, 55y squared. Then we're going to multiply y times negative 9, negative 9y, plus 3y squared, plus 5y cubed. And you see how we line them up in their respective places based on like terms. Y squared, y cubed, and then nothing here. So I've lined up the like terms, and then I'm going to add them together vertically. So 5y cubed plus 55y squared minus 24y minus 99. Okay, let's take care of another example. And I highly encourage you to pause these videos and try to do the work on your own, so that you have that confidence that you can do it and you can check your mistakes as I give you the answers. That's really the purpose for what we're doing. Okay, so negative 3 times 5 is 15. Negative 3 times 2y is negative 6y. Negative 3 times 3y squared is 9y squared. Then y times negative 5 is negative 5y. Y times 2y is 2y squared. Y times 3y squared is 3y cubed. I'm aligning the like terms and then adding 15, 11y, negative 7y squared, and then 3y cubed. I'm going to add like terms here and then simplify. And I'm done. Okay, that brings us to classwork 4.2.4, which I believe is going to be the end after you copy this down. So please copy this down. You're going to multiply negative 2x squared plus x minus 3 against negative x plus 2, and you're going to multiply them vertically. Then you're going to add like terms and simplify. All right, so please write this down. This is going to bring us to the end of class, or at least the end of this session. Thanks for joining. I will see you next time when we continue our discussion about polynomials.